Hello chatbox out there. Today I'm filming in my bedroom as there's nowhere else in the house I can film. Sorry if it's not the best lighting, but at least you don't have to see my ugly mug, so it makes it a little bit better. Today I went to the charity shops and then went on a massive nature walk, and I'm just going to be telling you about what I got to do. It's the middle of the week, there's only 2 more days until it's the weekend, and I'm off on holiday with my grandparents down to Devon, staying in a lodge, and I'm really looking forward to that. Can't wait. My mum was going to be coming with us, but she's not now. She's got to stay home as my grandma's dementia is getting a bit worse, so she needs to be here for my dad, as my dad is a bit stressed at the moment because of it. And I got ready for the day ahead, had a nice refreshing shower, went onto my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I had some toast and a cup of tea. And my mum was up, so was my dad, and he'd been at work and got back and went off to bed. And I was sorting stuff out in the garden. My older brother's at work, so is my older sister, and younger brother, he came back, has had to change his shoes. And my younger sister is in uni, she's coming back to stay tomorrow, and maybe bring one of her uni mates over to stay, as he's from America, but I'm not sure if he's coming yet or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Who knows? I'm looking forward to seeing her, as I haven't seen her since she went off to uni. It would be good to have a nice catch up with her. And then I went off to the charge shops. On my way, I got some nice flower and nature snaps. Love autumn, it's such a great time of year. And I went off to the charge shops, and before that, I went off to the corner shop, and I got myself a orange Lucozade and one of the TV Choice magazines, and I will be showing you those now. Yesterday, my dad, on the way back from work, kindly got me this one. It's got Robert, Anne, and Zeb on. Absolutely love them. I love Rob on. I'm so excited for the Rob on wedding. I cannot wait for that to be aired. We got the stag do on Friday, where Chaz goes into labour, and unfortunately her baby does not make it, from what I've read up. And I know that Lucy Baxter and Dominic Brunt, who played Chaz and Paddy, are going to smash it. They are such great actors, and I cannot wait for the scenes. Although they'll be heartbreaking, they're going to be amazing, and I can't wait for the Rob on scene and the wedding. And I just love Rob on so much. So I've got this one from yesterday that my dad kindly got me, and then this one from today that just has Alan and Robert on. Oh, Warren Hawley and Danny Miller, who play what went on, are just so gorgeous. I love them. I love them as well. Then I got some Christmas stickers. I love stickers, notepad stickers, stationery in general. I just absolutely love it. And I'm gonna probably end up making some Christmas cards or something with these. Love doing arts and craft projects, and it was 2 for £1, which I think is quite a good bargain. And then I got from the bookshop. I went into a bookshop. I just love books, love the smell of books. I was looking through the books and the comics, and I found, and they also sell CDs and DVDs. I've got quite a few of the CDs from there. The Dalek collection. I am so excited to watch this. It's all about the Daleks. Absolutely love the Daleks. One of my favourite Doctor Who monsters. And yeah, I just have no idea where I'm going to put this, because on my shelf over there I've got all my DVDs. I'm running out of room, and I've got a lot of them piled up in my cupboard now, because I just have a load of DVDs. As you can tell from the posters behind me, I'm a massive Who fan. Can't wait for Jodie Whittaker's Doctor to start this October, and I'm so excited for the new series. The trailers are getting me so hyped up for that. And then I went to Greggs, and I got a cheese onion sandwich and some apple juice, and then I made my way back home. I foolishly made the mistake of wearing a jumper and trackies, so of course by the time I got home I was drenched, is that the word? Drenched in sweat, because it became very sunny and very warm very quickly. British weather, you never know what it's going to be. Rainy, gloomy, cold, sunny. This morning it was a bit nippy and quite gloomy, and then as the day went on it went sunny and very warm and very hot. I got home and the door was locked, and I was like, "Oh crap! I don't have a key. I hope no one's. I hope someone's home and that there's that no one's gone out and I'm stuck out here." Because normally I have my house key in my bag, but unfortunately I haven't had that in there because I lent it to my brother and I don't think I've got it back yet. But luckily my mum and dad were home, but my mum and dad were out the back in the garden enjoying the sunshine and throwing a turtle for half. So I rang the doorbell, half barked, and my mum opened the door and let me in. And she was on the phone to her mum, my grandma, and I'm going on holiday with my grandma and grandpa next week, so they were just talking about that and stuff. And I showed my mum what I got from the charge shops. My dad is going to be having a shine and he's going off to pop to the shops and he's got some errands to do. And the rest of them are having jacket potatoes for tea, which is normally Wednesdays are now jacket potato day, but I'm not a big fan of jacket potatoes, so I'm probably going to have that a cheese potato pie or something like that. Don't know at the moment, I'll just have to see what there is. And I then was reading some of the soup mags that I've got, and I did some arts and craft and some drawing and some colouring pages and some mud searches, and I played with my dolls and dolls, tidied my dolls and dolls a bit as it got a bit messy from my filming and editing that, and I was playing with my main Blue Dot doll. I did some dolls and dolls and Blue Dot doll photography, and I then was reading some Vogue and Hello magazines, and I had a cappuccino snack, and I watched Stardust. Love that film so much, such a great film, and I love the soundtrack from Take That. And I was listening to a bit of Pale Waves, Duran Duran, Pat Disco, Kylie, and some other singers and bands, and I watched some Dot 2, Supernatural, and some other sci-fi stuff, and watched the first Maze Runner film, and some Buffy the Vampire, Merlin, and Charmed and Tortured, and Fine with all an American Horror Story episodes, and some other horror and sci-fi and fantasy films and shows, and I've watched this new show called A Discovery of Witches, which is on sci-fi, and I absolutely love it. And I finally got round to watching Little Italy last night, the new film that stars Al Robertson, and it's so funny, it's so adorable, and I absolutely love it. And watched To All the Boys I've Loved Before the night before, and that is a great film as well. And I watched Me Before You, and watched Love Rosie and Penelope, and some other DVDs, listened to some CDs and vinyl, and I watched the Wasn't Grow Up Castle Railroad movie, loved the Wasn't Grow Up films, and I watched Chicken Run and watched robots and some other animation and stop motion films and shows, and with some manga and anime stuff, and watched some Casualty Hobby Doctors in Short Street and other medical drama shows, and watched some period drama stuff like Pride and Prejudice, Accessibility, and Downton Abbey, and can't wait for the Downton Abbey movie to come out. I've been hearing lots about that and it looks amazing. And I watched the second Paddington film, and it's a real tearjerker of a film, and I love the Paddington films, and I can't wait for the third one to come out soon. And also watched some Riverdale and other teen drama stuff, and I watched Skins, Water, Rachel Degrassi, and some other school drama and soap stuff, and watched some old Corey Emmerdale EastEnders, Hollyoaks EastEnders, and Home and Neighbours stuff, and watched Doctors, and I watched Friends, Big Brother, How I Met My Mother, and some other comedy stuff, and watched some episodes of Birds of a Feather, Golden Girls, Open Hours, and Full House and Fuller House, and Still Open Hours, and some other comedy stuff, and watched RuPaul's Drag Race America's Next Top Model, and played on Minecraft COD and on my DS on Minecraft, and played on the Wii and on Buzz with my siblings, and I played on the garden with my siblings, and then I watched some doll store videos and looked at some doll stuff off eBay, Amazon, and Swiss, and watched some doll hair makeover videos, and that's so cool, and cake making videos, and lots of craft videos, and watched doll collection videos and doll making videos, and some doll drama stuff that people that made like doll short films and stuff, and watched some episodes of Being Human, and some stuff off BBC iPlayer and record and catch up. And I was then working on an instruction to my book and singing songs, played on my keyboard a bit, did a bit of karaoke, did a bit of sing song, and listened to a bit of Shania Twain, Dolly Parton, Kylie, and watched the Hannah Montana movie and Drake and Josh Go Hollywood movie, and some other Disney TV shows and films, and cartoons like Boomerang and Nickelodeon shows and films, and watched some manga and anime stuff. And I watched the third Spider-Man film with Tobey Maguire, as he is my favourite Spider-Man that they have done. And I was then watching some old Fox commercials and watched Barbie as a Rapunzel, and I watched British Baker from last night and Cake Boss and some other cooking show stuff, and watched Escape to Country, Grand Designs and this Treehouse Baking competition show, and 60 Minute Makeover, and some other house buying makeover and garden makeover shows. And I watched The Secret Garden, and I'm now off to go put what I got from the charity shops away, go watch some old soap episodes of EastEnders and Emmerdale and some Robert and Malik and Woman Sunny and other fun and stuff. And I'm going to be doing some Dolls of Dolls and Big Doll photography. I'm working a bit more on the new structure of my book. I hope you guys have all had a great week so far and have a lovely rest of the week, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye!